I got my table I'm working on with built-in measuring tools. It's flush, so you can pull it out and there's a space missing for it, so it has a spot that it lives. This light switch works. This one, if I hook everything to it, the circuit blows. And I have one of these going back over here, so that way if I need power, you know, I've got it right at the center of the table. Here's my shop. Yeah. I made curtains last week. I'm building a rock climbing wall today. Also, I'm gonna do curtains for that. I have the lifts, so I can hold it up into the right height, and then I can drill it with this. Okay, so like this side of the garage is cool. This is the wood side of the garage. Put this hole in a good spot. I'm excited. There we go. So the color matches and the grooves match. I'm gonna build some bookshelves for the music room because it needs 2 little bookshelves. This is going to be rafting. That's a rail system up top. So I've got wood and fire supply. Yep. All right, that's a giant spider. Yeah, I put some white tape down so I can see better to make a guide. So that hole's there, so that matches up perfectly. You have this one for 3x4s, you have this one over here for 2x2s, and then you have this for 4x4. 105, typical. Organized screws, organized screws. I'm getting angry just trying to explain this. He just has fucking bins of shit. This is where he drives people crazy because there's all these screws. I'm talking about all these details. That's why details is the safe word. As soon as he starts going into depth on stuff, you need to tell him to shut the fuck up because he gets too fucking involved with, oh, what if I use this for this or this for this? And it's like, you know what? Just get rid of it. Let's just get rid of this. So I got it all set up pretty good, I think. That way it's just grab whatever you need. All my tools are right here. All of the bins of anything extra is right there. This is a guide to line this up to like put a hole right in the center. So that's the center of the 4x4, and that's the center right there. Hey, I'm doing good stuff, and hey, look, a Christmas tree. Mountains. Mountains and trees and woodwork. So the first ones in the garage are gonna be all pegboard. Hang 2 things here, and that's gonna be a shelf. I'm gonna clean these chemicals and get rid of them because we don't need a lot of them and have his grandson visit. This is not safe. Move those batteries with all the other electronics, even though these are ready to explode. Electronics together, and I'm gonna go wash this hand. A whole bunch of books. You know, we have all these bookshelves. What tool should I reach for? There's a lot of things that can cut you and give you tetanus. That's why that glass broke. It's destiny. I cleaned this and now it's messy again. I'm gonna go through this and I move it. And underneath we have more chemicals and bottles. We're chipping away. So this that is leaking on the table, there's a puddle on the bottom of that dangerous liquid, whatever that liquid is that burns me. But like here's Raid, WD-40 and more Raid and lighter fluid. 95. It feels like it's higher than 95. You have a garage and a workshop in one. Life's a garden, dig it. If it doesn't work, you gotta make it work for you. This is gonna go, I think, right here. These are brackets. This is wire. That's tape. That giant bin is all tape. Starting to group my snowboard colors and stuff together. So that's gonna come down. That's gonna go up instead because that matches with that. So all the colors, blues and oranges over here, red, whites, and blues over here. We got yellow. Yellowtown, all, you know, saws, crowbar, little thing. You got your whites, anything you need to loosen or tighten. And then you got your heavy metals, clamps. So like, you know, I like to keep things nice and organized. He doesn't. I'm just trying to get this cleaned out and started over again for the 3rd time. Just trying to go through all this and pick things out until you assemble a box full of just what you need. Like all the cables, getting them untangled and put together. But yeah, it's looking good. Ooh, it worked this time. I still need to replace that GFI switch. So targets, obviously, and geometry. If he starts taking everything out of here and start mixing it in with this stuff that's clean, it's like now everything's contaminated. And like, I think that's why I have my OCD and the anxiety. I cleaned all this, like this is all garbage, just throw it away. This causes problems for me. Just throw it away, that's all you gotta do. I wanna be sober today, but I can't do anything if I'm sober. I'm gonna be laying in bed all day. Is that depression or anxiety or what? That like, there's no way that he's not doing that on purpose. There's big metal things, but there could be a lot of sharp things that you could get tetanus from. I just got poked by a nail somewhere in there, and I don't even want to go through it. Like, there's some mace. This is not a place to have your grandchildren. Like, that's mace. Let's put that in the danger box.